I was saying on my stream once that like if I was gonna do a draft, like a team draft, and who I would want to be on my team, I basically said you, mostly for the reason like because we wouldn't be fighting over the same cards, and we'd have like two very different lanes,
Yeah, because
pretty like
sometimes in
naturally.
team draft you have to actually try to read the other person, right? Like what your team is doing. But
Right.
but but we wouldn't really need to do that because we would just always do different things.
Exactly.
All right. Do you see the screen?
I do. A lot of spicy cards here. I mean, it's always kind of a bummer to open a great rare in a color and then also open up 2 or 3 other great cards in that same color. But I think this rare is so good. I love this card. It just I th- like you can usually set up a situation where you can get a card back with it. But even if you don't, just playing like a 5 mana 5/5 death touch that they absolutely have to deal with before it starts attacking is pretty good. And I see people like want to hesitate to just like slam it sometimes, but this card's sweet.
Would you ever consider in this scenario to go down on power level just to not pass the signal?
No,
No,
no.
right?
I don't worry about that as too much. I know it sucks, but I think you can just slam this. Would you?
Yeah, I think I would pick it. Halo Forger would be a strong consideration just because it's so it's kind of weirdly more flexible than this. I think, as you want to splash it and all the colors that touch that color pair.
Yeah, yeah. I don't disagree with that.
And
I
I don't
mean, yeah.
think
I think
honestly
I've
it's that much more. I think it's like quite similar power level. It's a little bit. This isn't obviously insanely strong if you're on color.
yeah. This spec's a little harder. Uh, like you could spec on like Rakdos stuff. In my mind, I've been impressed by Moloch since Black and Blue are so like popular to play. But I don't know if it's like the best follow up to an Arc Breach. So you could like to me, it's like spec on the jury or take the Moloch.
I'm usually avoiding green, but I actually had some success recently with green. Um, like what? Like would you ever like here be Wait, which one are you taking?
That's a good question. I think Moloch. I don't mind green too
Okay,
much.
okay.
Oh wow.
I would, however, in the last pack, I think I would consider just taking a grasp, like not get attached to Archpriest. But I value grasp really high. The only thing is I don't want to be in black white. That I know. But I wouldn't
Yeah.
get
Well,
married
this.
to Archpriest basically. There.
See, I don't like. I like the first grasp. I don't want too many more than ones, and usually I feel like I can get one if I'm supposed to be in white. So I guess that's my like thought process there. I mean, with
Yeah,
that
makes
said, I'm
sense.
not attached to Archpriest either, and I really like the rare here.
Yeah, I
Even
know.
even though I agree, like being black white sketch, like I think this card is good, and I don't mind being green white even. So
Well, if black white is really open, I think you can get away by just getting the uncommons, because like common creatures are the biggest problem. I think everything else you can get. Removal is good, right? But it doesn't have any creature synergies almost like at common if you go
yeah,
black white, and that's the problem. But yeah, like I love this card, and it's actually a signal, right? While the Archpriest was just something random we open.
exactly. And here, I think the two cards I narrowed down to is like, okay, we got the Find Fight spell, and then we got the Sigil Sentinel. Those are like the two cards I look at off the bat. Are you kind of looking at the same things, or are you thinking something else?
Yeah, I mean, also this has been pretty good in the right deck, especially if we want to go green white. But that usually goes late, right? It can even wheel.
Yeah. I think since we just got the Knight Errant of Eos, I would take the Sentinel, and then if like green white counters is open, I think the Seed Core would wheel. Is kind of like my thought process here.
Yeah, for me here is Sentinel. I think Sentinel is just more powerful than Hunger. I've been not been that
Yeah.
impressed by that. Although sometimes you get into spots where you need removal badly, just for the context of the deck, right? And then removal gets like it's harder to get than a random creature.
Right. And here, I think with the two last white cards picked up, I would be happy to take the intervention here. Like Vanquish the Weak is fine, and I know we have a black card that we do want to play, but you know, to me, like Sentinel, Knight Errant, and like Intervention really sets up a great, preferably I think green white like counters aggro deck, but you can also pivot to blue white knights if that ends up being open. I just think I really like the first copy of this card.
Yeah, plus like I don't think it's really that much worse than anything. I don't think Vanquish is better than Intervention. I think they're quite there with the power level.
Vanquish is a lifesaver when it's really good, but otherwise it's just whatever.
Killing Lisa is one of the sickest thing
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
Vanquish.
yeah. More like a random like Furia, and you're like, oh, well, this is convenient.
True. This
Uh,
one is interesting.
uh, like I know there's the aerial boost for the white cards, but I've really liked green white when you're in the right seat for it. I feel like it just runs over people, and like Negotiator is a very strong 2-drop to me. It's a little risky to take that over the aerial boost, but I think I would spec on it over the
One thing
boost.
in arena pots is that boost gets underrated. Well, this card will never get underrated. I think it's so easy to see how a 2-mana 3/3 can be good, right?
Right, right.
So it's like maybe a clearer signal, but yeah. And black is not coming, by the way, at all. No, I mean, I guess an
Yeah,
equipment is
right.
still there.
So this one, it's like between the uncommon protection spell and white versus the green 2-drop to me. I think I would probably just go for the protection spell since I don't like that 2-drop, but you do want critical massive cheap creatures in green white, so that's my only like slight hesitation. And you don't want like too many protection. I'd rather have combat tricks than protection spells in white green too, but it's close. I don't know. Not too thrilled about either of these.
Yeah, I can see this. I think we're more likely to end up in white than green anyhow.
Yeah. And here I just take the 2-drop white card, and
We
you
have
know,
two
Glam would be
knights.
nice if we
This
end
is
up
not
there,
that
but yeah.
great in these colors, right? It's a really good
I
card
don't
though.
Yeah, burgeoning is great, but it's not what I want to be doing green white. Honestly, green white I like because you can get those 1-drop backup cards, which I actually like quite a bit in green white. Once you get critical mass like counter stuff, they do a lot of work. And like, you know, we're not attached to green at all really. Like it's cool. I just like getting deeper into white here.
Yeah, I like that. Well, we might end up. Chat is saying we might end up in blue white knights, which is kind of a possibility still.
I mean, for sure. I mean, the way you could do that, okay, so I think we just take the knight here. But to talk about how we would get into blue white knights, it's like, you know, I think if knights is open, all the white knights will come around. So you can just like pick higher the like blue cards in like packs 2 and 3 that like make blue white knights really tick from the interactive perspective. And then you just wheel all the white creatures, and that's a blue white deck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's just like I just take intervention here without much thought.
Well, I think if we are like if we would be heavier in green white, I would consider
Mhm.
this because I'd rather have like a spread, like a cheaper trick and already like a more expensive tricks because we kind of have two protections anyhow. But this leaves us more open, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it leaves you more open. And I think I see this as an upgrade from Surge of Salvation. Like I said, I don't really want to play that card in an aggressive deck. That's more like I need to protect the bomb kind of card. Um, Here, I mean, like I don't know if Converter Beast is where you want to be in green white. You could spec on the Scrounger if you think backup's gonna be a plan. I mean, I would just take the Beast. It's fine. I mean,
What about Racer? Don't I kind of like the Racer. I think if I was drafting alone, I would just pick the Racer up. But I guess I
yeah, I
see
don't
you're not
like
that
the
high on it.
I don't like the Racer. I don't really know where it belongs. I don't. I think I just take Stasis Field and not care about this pack too much. I don't know. But to answer the Racer question, here, I guess I would just take like the 3-drop just in case we end up being aggro black white somehow. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, to answer the racer question, it's more like I just don't want to be tapping creatures to crew a racer, even though like sometimes it might be like an upgraded attacker. It just I don't know. I don't like it. Why do you like an aggro decks? I guess would be my question. Like how have you used it?
Two drops on 3 is the best thing you can do with it, I think, in aggro. But it's still then
Gotcha.
later trades. But that's quite a tempo play. I think that's the reason to play it. Or if you have a splash, I guess. This is an
Yeah.
interesting one. We have 30 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, I think I would take the Lancer #2 here, even though I think we need to start filling up our like 1 and 2 drop creatures. I know people like the 1 mana 1/2 that can flip. I haven't had much success with that.
I like this. I would think
Um,
I would spec on that and try to wield the Lancer. But I
oh
mean,
really?
yeah. I would try to maybe just get
Yeah.
into blue here. Because we
Well,
have
I
like
think I think
we're so heavy on knights.
well, it's your account, so I mean, if you feel strongly about a pick, but here, okay, so this is an interesting
Oh,
one.
this
I
is
think I
actually
just
yeah.
take the green white uncommon.
We
I
don't
don't
have
think we're
much
set up to really.
that produces. I guess like interventions produce counters. Never mind, and potentially. Yeah, we have a negotiation. Okay, yeah, we have stuff.
Yeah. Also, it's just like it's not too hard to make it a 2 mana 3/3 with trample, which like if it just stops there, I'm totally happy with it. But sometimes it just pops off. It's a shame we didn't wield the seed core though, because that card's so good with this. You just put counters on 3 different creatures, and this gets 3 more counters.
Yeah, agreed. This card has been really bad for me. Like even if I had a deck for it, it's like it usually you get like a spell, yeah, but you have to make a bad trade or something. I guess with
Yeah,
combo
yeah.
tricks,
It
but
just it
even
just
then,
just doesn't attack well, really.
can we make this
Uh,
work?
I think now this is a good aerial boost.
Yeah, I agree. Boost is
I'm
so
s-
good.
I'm so like it's funny because like if I could like stack my hand, I think a sensor is actually very good in an aggro decks, but you have like if you just draw a sensor in a way where you desperately have to double spell in a deck like this, it just really makes things awkward for you.
Yeah,
Because you want to go
I
like
didn't
three
like
drops and then
Sensor
two
in
two
most white
drops.
decks
Yeah.
actually. It just like you said it, it's hard to pick spots for the sensor.
Oh boy, this is the tough one. I don't know. This one I would struggle with, and I feel like it's going to take more than 30 seconds for us to hash it out. So if you have a strong preference, I'm
So I think I
curious.
would take Grasp here just because we don't have a single piece of removal and hope we wheel one of these, and I wouldn't go into blue now because we don't
Yeah.
have like a
Okay.
real
It's too late
reason
for you to
for it.
pivot to blue, you think?
I think so, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I like that
Because
approach.
at the end
Grasp,
of the
like you
day, we're
said,
gonna need
removes
removal,
spell.
right? And it's better to have a slightly worse power level, I think, and removal than not having removal.
Yeah. And this is our really first signal of anything in blue coming around at all. Uh, yeah. I mean, here I like a slinger if we're doing a white aggro deck.
Yeah, I don't see anything
It's
better. I mean, Pest is
yeah.
understated for this, and it only finds lands.
Yeah, I
Uh,
wouldn't put tracker or pest in this deck at all, ever.
yeah, I'm up for that. Let's go.
Okay.
We missed on a big blue card now. And we're not in
Oh
blue.
no, not the 10 drop. I mean, I just take the 2 mana 3/1
This
here.
card is great. Like this card is just really good. I think
Yeah,
it's not a
yeah,
knight. That's the biggest problem
and
for
the
our deck.
surveil is very good in green white because green white doesn't have a lot of ways to prevent flood. So if you could just like throw one land to the graveyard that you were going to draw otherwise that you didn't want, it does. That's like really important, I think.
By the way, Josh saying we're still not committed. Like my answer to that is that I like in spots like that. It's really bad if you go back and forth because you will lose on synergy and stuff. So you just have to make a decision, I think, with what you have. And then so bad if we go blue now and lose the two drops, right? What is our deck gonna look like? That's the
Yeah, and our 3 drop slot's getting a little crowded anyway. It's like I'm more on 2 drops than 3 drops, but yeah, I take the sentinel here. But I think
Dune
after
Shaper
this, I
is
would start.
really good. I would consider that just because we have this as well. But yeah, I mean, I do like the Sentinel. It's a knight as well.
Yeah, yeah. And here, I think I prefer Arrow Boost over Adaptation, especially since we have multiple Vigilance cards. It's going to be maybe even cheaper than Adaptation.
I actually haven't had a lot of green-white decks, but I would assume I would always want boost over this. Yeah, so I agree with that.
Yeah.
I also prefer boost almost always over intervention.
I mean, I think Search of Salvation needs to get out of here.
Yeah, true.
As a card in general. So your white blue, um, Invasion didn't wheel, which is, you know, I guess somewhat
Yeah, I would
expected.
make a wrong
Like
pick,
I'm a
I
little surprised
guess.
someone else is playing white and white blue specifically. I guess.
But that invasion is so strong. It's really I think it's I would speculate on that still at that point.
Okay, I see. I mean, if we speculate on that, we probably take like a Breeding Champion, and then we're kind of have a lot of like 3-4 drops in blue and green. Here, I don't think it should matter. I don't think we'll eventually end up playing any of this.
Yeah, just land. Maybe
I
we
guess you
go
could
open
take
a
the land
Glisa,
or
I
the
guess.
yeah. It's a pretty late cleansing.
Cleansing, yeah. But I don't think we can we do it still. I mean, the problem is the 2 drops. We're never gonna get a deck, I think,
Yeah,
together.
yeah. I don't think we're playing Censor either.
Would
I
you
don't know.
take any of these? It really doesn't matter that much.
No, I don't. I like those. Whoa,
Wow,
the knight came around. I mean, I guess I just grab it because I don't think I played the War Historian.
that is
That's
crazy. Yeah.
surprising though. Yeah.
And green wasn't like wasn't well. Then the tracker wheels, but it's not great in our deck. But it is a signal
Nah,
that
not
green
great.
is there also, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, honestly, all we need is like 2 more brawlers and like 1 more piece of interaction, and we have like a complete green-white beatdown deck. I'm sorry, like 1 more brawler and a couple more 2-drops is what I meant
That's
to
also
say.
pretty insane. Last pick ice. Somebody took land over that.
Yeah, it's wild.
Red to white pivot.
Yeah, not the best open for us. I mean, there's a second aerial boost, but you're like the things I want most are 1-2 drop creatures, and like we just don't have that option in this pack. I
Yeah.
mean, we'd have to abandon 3 white cards, or I'm sorry, 3 green cards to play something else. But you're right. Like the fact that they're all 2 drops makes it way difficult.
I
I think I
think I
just take
would.
the boost
Yeah,
here.
boost.
Yeah,
I think third boost is still good. Like it's still gonna be really good.
yeah. But if this pack is just very light on 2 drops, we're gonna be in trouble. And like here, since there is no 2 drops to take, it sounds like you like the racer. I just don't see crewing it too easily. I might actually just take a Wrath. Because it's like we're not giving up anything that's probably making the deck anyway. And if we just pick up like 3 good blue cards in a row here, we can maybe make blue white work. Because like what else are we giving up? I guess.
I would take Racer in this spot because like Raph potentially wheels if nobody is
Okay.
there.
Yeah. Take Okay, you should take racer because like I don't.
And if
Maybe I'm just
nothing,
like
like at
not
least it's
seeing it.
something you do on 2 and then trade for like curve out crew trade for something.
Yeah, that's fair. Green's missing
Fourth
now.
boost. What?
I mean, yeah, we're gonna have trouble. Like we didn't see any of the 1-drop backup dudes. So I'm definitely worried about our like low cheap creature count quite a bit here, which is kind of a bummer. I don't know what to take here. Like I guess you take another boost.
We could but it's hard to. I mean, it's not that hard to flip it if we have boost like 3-drop attacking into that.
Yeah,
But
I mean, yeah, we don't need a 4th boost, so let's take that. That's fair.
I mean, maybe that's a plan.
Anything cheap here? Smite is good as a fine as a card. I mean, it just helps deal with things and helps you like win a race. You might just have to take the Rotten Tail. Is that where
Yeah,
we're
this
at?
is. I mean, it's fine, I guess. Like, it's not the end of the world to have that, but Or the smite, I guess. But if we really want creatures badly, then we take this.
I think that's the thing. I think we need creatures. Like, this deck isn't winning without creatures.
Yeah, I never ever
But
played
Smite's
that
so much
card, but
better. Yeah, Smite's so much better. I don't know. It's a tough one.
yeah, let's go with that. I mean, let's try it out. It's a rough seed because it looked like green would be completely open.
Yeah, and now we're getting all the blue stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm
Don't
sorry.
have a blue land.
I'm sorry. I'm not helping you save your limited rank here.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. I think the deck still is something.
I mean, I think it's gonna surprise. I'm just really like, we're not wheeling any 2 drops and 1 drops, which is that. Yeah, you can take that
Yeah,
5 drop.
we kind of need to take it
like,
now. It's too late to like. We cannot just put this in an island in the deck. That's
yeah.
That's just gonna make
No.
things
and
more
this
awkward.
card's actually fine as a finisher. Okay, now you just take that 2 drop.
Yeah, that is actually.
And now white's missing. Very confusing seat.
We could play trackers
why.
still, I guess. But...
Quendy,
This is a double striker with boost, and
I mean, it fits the curve decently enough. I think you take it. It's not my favorite card. But you do have, it's a knight and you do have 1 sword sworn cavalier, so maybe you get the trigger with it.
would you consider the second one of these here?
I
Maybe?
don't think so. I think another like straight up 5 drop is just not where we're trying to be. Okay, well, I guess I just take another Lancer. I mean, I think I like that better than the Billy Rider.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of attacks for similar damage if you play a knight into boost or something.
Right.
Well, there's our blue splash.
There it is. Yeah, I guess green and white just kind of both got cut.
But what was then open at the end? Like,
great.
okay, blue, but also blue, like blue is deeper. Like it's usually deep enough, so it doesn't feel like blue was even that open. We didn't see any marshals.
I don't think we would have a good blue-white knight stack because we didn't get the marshal. We didn't get the 2 drops, even though Raph is just coming around right now. Red was open, but red has such bad 2 drops is like the problem. Except for like Spell Sphere.
This makes me believe white is open, but I think people just undervalue this card in this spot.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little bit of bad luck on like just not seeing any. Like, I don't think anyone's taking highly the 1 drop backup white cards, right? Like, no one's taking that card highly, but we didn't see a single one of those, so that just seems like a little bad luck. And I think the difference between this deck being great and this deck being fine, which I think it's fine, is like really just like 1 brawler and like another piece of interaction.
So how would you build? I mean, we can start by just making a green white core, I think, and then see if we need. I don't think we can splash this with only 1 land though.
No.
It's just not worth it. So we would
I
go
think
like
the build. There's some obvious cuts. Like, you don't want Port Tracker in here at all, even though it's a 2 drop. I still don't want it. And then you probably have to trim up like Sensor, Billy Rider. Invasion of Dominaria, I'm not sure on. I don't think I
can add it later when we see how the deck looks.
Yeah.
So my thoughts there were with Invasion that is just with all the 3 drops, 1 boost flips it, right? And then you have a Sarah Angel basically.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I think I probably like that better than Converter Beast.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Converter Beast in this type of deck. I think you need some synergies with Incubate counters or like the extra body to want to play that card, and we don't have either of those. I mean, this might just be it.
Would you consider like different number on the tricks?
3-1. Let's see. I think I do prefer Aerial Boost over Intervention, but man, one Intervention can push through like a bunch of like blue flyers if you're just trying to, or like a bunch of like creatures of 1 color.
Yeah.
Which is nice sometimes. Also keeping your stuff alive is very important. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I would do.
I would consider actually going minus a creature plus a triggers, we're so light on interaction. And if we cut something,
Which creature would you?
I don't
I
know,
don't think we
like
could touch anything in the 1 or 2 drop slot.
maybe the Moloch, I don't know, but it can be good still. But I don't think like value in this deck will do anything.
Yeah, I would agree. Do you want to just go 16 lands and not cut and just put in a trick?
I guess we don't really need these cards that early, so we only need like 3 lands to play a game of Magic. So yeah, I mean, I'm up for that.
It's tough because like these decks are prone to flood. That's why I like Thespians in them, like I said before. And you can't really, you kind of have to mulligan to make sure you can go like 2 drop into 3 drop. No, DeFore is that being. I think if DeFore was drafting the seed by himself, he'd probably have a better deck.
No, but this seat was rough. I kind of like it that it was, and I think at this point we kind of like you did a good job of like committing to something, because you need to commit to something, and there were no real signals. Like if you think back one, in my opinion, the biggest signal was this negotiator late.
Yeah.
By far. And then that's where we pick up the green. And what do you do then in that seat, right?
I think Pack 1 did us dirty, honestly, because I think I was feeling really good about the lane we were going into at the end of Pack 1. And then white continued to flow. And then Pack 3, just neither green nor white, like, showed up.
I mean, this deck might surprise us still. Like, do you like 2 interventions or 4 boosts?
I think the 2-4 or the 2-3.
2-3, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I really don't have a preference.
But maybe on 16 lands we should go for boost because
this pushes more damage through, right?
More damage, and we're just gonna have less lands available to like spend 2 mana, I think.
And we still need an even split because our early stuff is green and this is double green.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with that.
Yeah, we need another, but I guess like we have 2 into 3 plus a trick.
Yeah.
Oh, there we got a 1. We got a 1.
We got a curve here. Probably okay trading 1 traps.
Yeah, we definitely want to trade here, I think, because that makes the Cavalier.
Yeah,
so
eventually
much better.
We'll not find a knight.
Do we just go here and try to... Do we have like enough things to do?
Yeah, since we have the 3-drop Rotten Tail counter play, probably should do Moloch. I mean, it sucks because it's like a card that does give you value, but yeah, now having a second forest. Informants are also especially brutal against these types of decks.
They're on 3 cards, but can play most of the things out now.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna be pushing some power, or pushing some damage. Oh, dude, we should have tossed that plains. What were we thinking?
So I think it's
Maybe
Lancer because it's just too awkward to get, like this would get first strike next turn, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you just gotta be risky with your tosses, but you know, kind of hindsight a little bit. Like the Moloch would be great to have now in hand. Okay.
Can activate that.
They could activate that, yeah. Ooh, that's nice. Now you also have access to the aerial boost. It's a very nice draw.
Has to be this upright. Arena is holding priority, but guess it's for the 2/2.
Double strike, baby.
Yeah, this is kind of huge. Like Wenda with Cavalier. wait. This is 10. We can deal 14.
I mean,
still not worth it because like we need flying.
You could do 8. Yeah, I mean, you basically have a lethal attacker in Quende next turn, right? I mean, you're gonna do 10 right now without it, and then that's a 8 damage in the air if they tap out. Would they tap out? I have no idea, but I mean, they already kind of want to kill Quende since you have that Rotten Tail in your graveyard, I imagine. I don't know if they're going to be able to deal with the 4/4 double strike.
If we had a way to discard this would be so much better. I guess that makes this card so much more awkward than the...
Yeah. Oh, God. Okay, well,
Well, depends what they hit, really.
Yeah. Nothing in our deck is that good for them.
I think we got this. They got Rager and that.
Yeah. Boom. Easy.
Easy.
Easy
Etali.
GG.
What is
Unless they have
Etali
Nightmare.
anyhow?
Unless they have Nightmare. That'd be rough.
Yeah, but we can do this first, right?
Oh, true. Yeah,
We can play around that even.
I guess we might as well see. That or Stroke gets us.
Oh, the
Stroke
other
would be-
card, the rare gets us, right? But we're not gonna play around that because we're in such a bad spot next turn anyhow.
Boom.
Boom.
Easy.
You know what's my cap? Like 6 hours streaming, and now I'm streaming for 7 hours. Then I start like punting back to back. So you're carrying now.
Yeah, dude. 6 hours, it gets rough. Oh, boy.
Oh yeah, we have to ship that. I'm just
Yeah,
not keeping
you
those
do.
hands. Well, that's
I mean,
pretty good.
that's fine.
What do you ditch here? This is interesting, right? You definitely keep
This is
one into two.
interesting.
Yeah.
Slinger is such a good curve topper. And if you're not drawing lands, what are you drawing? 3 drops? Which is probably like the disaster cases, you go like land. So I think losing a boost is probably fine. I mean, you're doing something for the next.
Yeah, I would go boost here. One of the reasons is also no white creatures earlier, right? Plus,
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
boost with 1 toughness is also medium.
Yeah.
So we just kind of and 1 boost, like the best case is they don't have a 2-drop, so this attacks once. Okay. Like every opponent.
at least-
Okay, although this is pretty good. We offer the trade,
Trading
right? We have to.
Yeah, just because we have the Thespian. I mean, trading's a little
Although
worse
with
now
that,
since we
yeah,
have
it's
Knight.
awkward.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, you could go Thespian and hope to rip a land and play Knight. I mean, it's not. Turn 3 4/4 is.
No, I
Pretty
think we
dang good.
actually wait. Like we with because the thing here is this we can still like upgrade here, right?
Yeah, I think you do wait. You're actually right.
Just
Yeah.
because
And
this
then you could
card is
probably
so
set up-
can get us back.
You just toss anything that's not a land here off the top.
No,
I
it still
think.
has to go. Yeah. We don't even have
Yeah.
another night. I mean, we can play this and then that. It's so bad if we get a 3-drop. That's the whole problem.
I think I think like drawing a land is just
Yeah,
so,
it's just
so
better.
good
Yeah,
here.
I agree.
The other problem is you got 2 of your 2-drops out of your deck already. So I don't know if Knight is gonna actually draw anything for you guys, but we'll see.
I mean,
Okay, well,
pretty similar. This will be a little bit better, I guess.
yeah, it's awkward though.
It's fine. We have to pass here because we have this next turn.
And at least now you can get 3 drops out of your deck, which you have a better likelihood of drawing them. Though drawing a bunch of 3 drops when you have 2 lands is not really the most exciting thing. Okay.
Still go
I still
for
think
4.
you do all of them. Yeah.
Keeping. Well, we cannot keep the plane stuff.
Yeah, but that's fine. You can keep up your. You can play Forest, and you'll have a.
Are they holding up our recycler ability? I see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Chandra versus Chandra sleeve battle.
The old priority. There we go.
We got something.
I mean, it's a solid card. It's weird you didn't hit a single 3-drop. I feel like how many do you have? Like 5, 6?
We have 6, I think. Yeah, we have 6 3-drops.
So, like found their 3rd color. Okay.
Now we have decisions.
This is where it starts to get a little complicated. Yeah.
I think land gives us
I mean,
land gives us a decent attack, right? We can just, well, this we cannot attack. Well, we can tap this down. Just swing with.
you might want to tap down the 3/3, right? You can tap down the artifact. You can put
That we
counter
can
on
do.
Thespian, tap down 3/3.
Mm,
Yeah, but then they just trade the Dread Cycler.
yeah, but Cycler is fine if they trade. I think all we need to do is avoid this trade.
Yeah.
We could also. What if we set up for this is only 2 damage, 3.
I
It
think
feels like this
Slinger
is
onto
better. Yeah.
Thespian, tap down the Incubate token, because then they don't even have a double block for the Knight Errant, and you can still leave up. You still have aerial boost up too. Now, if they kill the Thespian now, it's a little awkward, but
I would even consider sending this in. But that doesn't do that much for our next turn, right?
If you draw land, I mean, maybe having a dead does do a lot, because then
But
you
we
get to
don't
play
have the
Negotiator.
boost. We do have the boost up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
then
won't
we
have the
can
boost
double
up
spell. I think
post-damage.
that's solid.
Yeah, it's fine, I think. And then your Thespian's staying around for a turn extra if they want to eat this, right? I mean, oh wait, no, never mind. I forgot we're not tapping down the 1/1.
I mean, we could tap the
Okay.
1/1 down and then use the boost, but then we have to be proactive, which is a little bit more awkward. I'd rather
They have protection.
make
Oh,
them
boy.
react first. Oh, this is against green, actually. That's awkward.
So they have to do against. Oh, I mean, maybe they. I guess it's better than them making a white and eating your knight. I mean, you can't do anything, right? I guess you could fly over.
Fly this, but that doesn't do
Thespian.
that much for next turn. I mean, maybe it's alright. I think we keep it.
If you fly over it, I think they maybe just trade with your 4/4. Honestly, it depends what's in their hand.
I mean, that's pretty good for us if they do that. Eat this. Take 10 damage. And eat that. I'll let them just block. I think it's fine.
Yeah. They're just trading creatures away. Do you want to keep this 2/2?
I think I do want to keep it.
Right?
It just
I mean,
like
it represents
trades
attacking
with
as a
this,
4/4. I mean, the fact that they were so quick to want to trade. I mean, they don't trade 4/4, which is annoying, but
They do surveil twice.
yeah. Man, that was unexpected.
A little bit awkward, but a good card.
I mean, yeah, it's a little awkward. I mean, if they spend their turn killing your Slinger, the counter is meaningful, but you already can put a counter on something.
I think I'm gonna keep this.
I mean, yeah, it's a creature that does something.
So
It
like
just
we can
doesn't make-
we can this now and then double spell next turn.
Okay.
I think
Now
we just
do you
have
put
to
counters on Slinger
yeah.
attack. Yeah.
Tap down the
4/4 for your
agent?
Slinger. Yeah. Agent's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Or what if we
you
attack
send
all?
the 2/2
tap this
because like if
down?
they don't attack all, tap that down.
The 4/4.
Like you got a couple options. You can tap all, tap down the 4/4, and then they go, okay, trade. You could go attack all, tap down the Death Toucher, and then make them decide between eating a 2/2 or trading with a 4/4.
I mean, if we tap down this, I don't think we attack with that because this actually trades for the 4/4
Yeah,
then,
sure.
yeah. So that's just more awkward. I think I like killing the Death Toucher. Well, oh come on.
Deltamorphous. Get aggro.
No, it's better like this because these still have good block. Like that toucher, these match that toucher pretty well. So I think I like this more.
Oh, in terms of just like tapping out Death Toucher. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. These guys can't get past the 4/4. So you might as
They
well
do get to scry
it.
surveil now, which is awkward.
Yeah. Yeah, that card's gonna make a difference in this game for sure.
Usually
what
this
the
feels
white's
like
for.
the worst, the discard spell, the revelation, because it's basically the other one just adds a decision to it, right? Just another option.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, when it comes down to multiple scries or surveils, this is pretty neat.
Yeah. I mean, green-white is like a medium archetype in the format, and this is a medium version of a medium archetype, which means it's probably not going to do too well over time. But I do think green-white's good as a color pair when it comes together. Like, I think it counters a lot of the decks people are trying to play right now.
Yeah, when nobody gets like multiple dispersals, stacking counters is not that bad.
Yeah.
Problem is these are all Phyrexians
keeps,
still.
Keeps on getting worse too. I don't know how we.
But sacking for them is also pretty bad because they have to respect removal.
Yeah.
So this Rager doesn't really do that much right now.
Oh yeah, that card.
So it's only good to play that if we get a land.
Yeah, but we might have to take. Let's see. They got a bunch of 2/2s and this Death Toucher. I mean, if you attack with both, I mean, they don't have a ton of resources left. You could attack with both and just.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah.
I mean, the problem is the surveil. You're right. They're just not gonna. It's better to make them surveil multiple times in one turn, though, instead of trading one thing at a turn or one thing at a time.
I think we just
because they just put something on top. They're not getting value out of like the second and third surveil. But if they like pitch a land this turn and next turn they get the pitch a land, it's like it's pretty bad. I assume they're leaving the lifelinker. Oh, well, that's weird.
Guess we just trade and then hope we set up something next turn. We get behind on tempo, but I still like getting a 2-for-1 with a card when we're so evenish on resources.
Oh yeah. I think you pump and trade. I mean, they're only gonna have a Rager left. It's just they're gonna get to surveil 1-3 times. I mean, if they just like untap with the beat stick or something, this is awful. But I don't think we could do much about that.
Yeah, we just have to accept that.
Oh yeah, you're right. Agent is in Phyrexian on the front side. I always forget. You're right.
Flipping that might be a win con. Sarah Angel. Okay. I mean, they did a lot of work. It's crazy.
Yeah, and now they kept something on top.
Okay.
I think you try to play the.
Oh, we really want the creature.
I guess.
I think this is fine because next turn we can.
Sentinel lets you play that and aerial boost to it. I mean, they put something on top. They didn't play a creature. I assume this is removal or like an unseal, right? Like, what else would it be?
We can dodge Flourish. We can dodge Vanquish.
That's a good point. Oh, the heck.
The card we cannot interact with, crazy.
And like, what is their deck?
Okay. Starting here.
Yeah. Okay, I mean, you flipped this angel. they might not have much going on. I mean, we can maybe suspect that's what they put on top, since they could only play once they played the 6th land. I don't like this though.
Awkward. I mean, the plan is still the same.
Yeah, still the same for sure. You don't need to play the land right now.
Yeah, there's can be a discard in their deck.
Okay. I mean,
the scary part is the blue splash here.
Yeah, like what's that for? A bummer. Now they get to flip that, make a 3/3, and sack the Inquisitor afterwards if they want. Okay, they didn't.
I mean, we could try it, but then we don't flip the siege. We could try to get a Sentinel.
But then you get a 4/4.
You get a 3/3 here.
This is actually interesting. I think we might have to do it.
Yeah, like just try to get another boost. Like we used one already, but
yeah. Oh, we got 2 more.
We got 2 more. Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
No, I think we have to flip I think we have to flip that. Like I don't know how we're getting through with this anymore, and this like we just don't get the ancient.
Yeah, they do get
just
the surveil too. Yeah, I could see an argument for either way.
It seems tempting, and it is like a value play, but I don't think we care about value at this point that much.
It sucks that we just can't draw something. I mean, if they have removal here,
they have removal.
Okay. Well.
I mean, what they play? Nice try.
3 removal spells in a row. Yeah.
Keep that. And I have to.
I think you keep this and hope to draw 2-drop. It's kind of a bummer though.
Yeah, there were a bunch of Cryptomancer, but it's not really a 2-draw.
Well, this is a situation I'm happy to use intervention to trade with a 2/2 if given the opportunity. That's pretty good.
So they surveilled, so it's better to trade now.
Yeah.
Even though
I mean,
they're always gonna take it, yeah.
These 3-color decks, dude. They never miss.
Yeah, they have better mana than we do.
Them get an island off the top. Oh. Yep. I guess I still just keep on playing your.
Yeah, I think we have to, because if we use this now for a pass, that's terrible.
Yeah.
We play this, also we don't do that much.
I mean, this could do it. As long as they just don't have a bunch of cheap interaction.
I mean, 3 cards, depends what they have. They have all the mana on
right.
the planet. Fetching the blue, obviously.
Can't do anything attacking it wise.
We could go. This is not a knight, right? We could make this a 5, which still trades. What about this? Just keeping intervention up, trade for 2.
Yeah, and then post combat play the negotiator if.
Yeah, and then tap down whatever they play. How good is attack with with this now? Trading for the pass, that's pretty medium.
I don't think it's bad. Yeah, I don't think it's good.
By the way, this is
I do like the idea of giving your. Yeah, I think this is fine.
Yeah.
And I guess you make a 3/3. Do you make a 2? Do you make your rabbit a 2/2?
We could make this a 4 because it's 8 damage, but I don't know. Rabbit a 2/2 is interesting.
I mean, I assume they're gonna play like one big clunky thing here that we get to go Bullet Slinger and attack with everything. So I think we might want to go like Rabbit Tail here. I don't know. Is that weird?
Like, okay, if we like, can we squeeze Quenda in next turn? Then the Lance, then putting a counter on the Lancer is interesting, but not really. You can always. I don't mind this. I don't hate this.
I mean, it's interesting. I could probably see arguments for like almost every creature except for the Lancer.
I think it's either Cavalier or this, or just like make a 3/3. But I don't think this here does that much. It's between these two. I
No.
think. Let's just make this match up with.
I think I like the rabbit because it feels
yeah.
like they're going to be short on blockers, so it might chip in like a couple times. I mean, it's hard to say what the heck they're playing, right? Like, they could always use like a fight spell to flip the Zendikar at instant speed, so we gotta be conscientious of that. Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, flipping that still gives us another turn.
Let's see. So if you tap it down with Slinger, attack everything, what does that do? You lose your knight. But you can't attack with anything except Cavalier if you play your Quende.
Yeah, that seems medium. I think we just have to Slinger here. We get 2 taps per 2 turns. Where do we put it though?
You can put it on the
Lancer?
Becomes a 4/4? That
Because they have to double block, yeah.
So I say you lose the Cavalier when you have Quende, but I mean, if they're not double chumping or double blocking, they're taking what, 6 damage here?
Yeah, and they lose the board also.
9.
So they can, if they Oracle, they lose. Right? Because they, I mean, not really, they get 2 creatures, anyway. Right? No, never mind.
Oh, wait, can they do it this turn? Oh.
Yeah, they can.
I think this is good for us, right?
No, it depends what they get. It's among milled cards.
And not bad.
A million counter. I mean, 2 counters is 2 creatures is good for the. Well, okay, that changes stuff.
Do you just win? Let's see. Basically, make your Lancer what, do 7 in the air? Yeah, right. You just go Lancer, do 7, attack with both. One of the 2 drops gets through. No. Like, oh yeah. No. You go aerial boost and I guess that does the same thing. Never mind. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. So this would be plus. Wait, is it enough? 5. 5 plus 4. Yeah, it's Exaxis. Because this knight pumps. Yeah, the other one.
You want to make the Lancer fly? Wait.
Yeah, here.
Tap. Oh, okay. It highlighted your Slinger for some reason.
yeah. I mean, not how to tap her. It's awkward. It doesn't matter, right?
I mean, they're dead, but one trades, one eats.
I guess all we can beat is like completely busted bombs.
That's all.
That's all.
I still am waiting for on the play hand we don't have to mull. That's a good one, but
on the draw, but still we have to queue that.
Yeah,
we cannot effect on the draw. Dang it. Make sure we play the right land. That's a star though. That's a 6 star.
Oh boy, they're gonna get to. Do you have to lock down this? Wait. Do you have to lock? They get to flip it in attack.
I don't like that. I usually like them just carrying the card. This is the most tempo efficient play for us, right? Like it's so bad if we out tempo ourselves. And a lot of people actually like sometimes make a mistake and flip it when they don't need to, or they don't know what our hand looks like. But yeah.
I see what you're saying. Like yeah, it's like.
Plus this is too
damage too.
It seems like they're missing land draws, which is a little bit awkward, but yeah.
Well, you do have a blocker for it if you play Sentinel.
True. I mean, we just do that, yeah.
Yeah. I think you live with them having removal and you attack. So. I mean, you can't win this game from not attacking.
No, it's fine. Like if they're gonna be greedy, that's maybe our chance how to win. We have boost, we have creature, we have a board now. I don't care too much if they're drawing too many cards. I mean, it's not great for us, but like We're not, like you said, we're not winning if we're not attacking, so this probably has to go. Or the land, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, double spelling looks good for us next turn, but I think I still drop the land. I don't know though, because you're right. It's like.
No, we just don't care about value that much. I mean, it still might matter. Questions: do we even block if they attack with a 3/3? Do we just let them have the card?
I mean, you might just let them have the card. This one's tough. Yeah, I don't know here. I mean, if you keep the land, what's the plan? The double
I think we're gonna
spell?
go
You
Sentinel
Blade Master
either
into
way
grass?
because we want the counter, right? So we might as well toss
yeah.
the land.
Yeah, okay, then I would toss land if that's what you're thinking. Yeah.
Unless we get a Slinger, exactly. Slinger would be crazy
Yeah,
good
well,
here.
can't play around that. Yeah, or can't account for that. Them having something else to do is expected. They did miss land for a turn, so, or it looked like they were digging for land. They didn't miss it, but I don't think they had.
Okay, I mean, it's fine.
It's surprising. Now do we lock down the thing?
Yeah, no, we probably have to. I mean, now we really want the land.
Yeah.
So maybe we messed up there.
Well, then we would be down a Sentinel, maybe. I guess we could just go Sentinel up and hope they don't have removal. I mean, it does grow the thing to a 4/4. Then we untap with, or we just give another card, like you said, and untap with 10 power. It's hard, man. I don't know.
I mean, I think it's still Sentinel, and then we decide.
So too, right?
Yeah. I think we block though here. We have enough power now.
I mean, they're gonna use removal on it. If I know Magic players. They can't help not drawing cards when they can.
Okay, so they can flip, which is 2 life.
I mean, they've done 4 damage to themselves doing these flips, which I don't mind. I don't think.
Oh, they went greedy mode here. That's good for us. That's really good for us.
Very good. I just lock down one and protect the other one, right?
Swing
Or not even. I guess you could play the Blade Master and just use Aerial Boost here to protect it.
Oh, we can use Area Boost anyhow, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, no, this you mean here. I think I'd rather have a protection up. Although they kind of show that they don't have dispersal.
Yeah, well, no, I think this is right to do. I think.
Yeah, but we don't need to play this first, right? Because these have vigilance. Or are we blocking?
I'm saying, do you want to use Angelic Intervention here? I mean, you get to grow your Brawler for an extra damage. You get to eat this 3/3. And then you get to leave up Aerial Boost to like fly something in for more damage next turn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What if we just make this straight? 7, play Blade Master.
You could do that too.
I mean, boost is free. I think I like boost here in this spot.
Boost while they're tapped out seems good to me.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to say. Oh, boost is free. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, that's why. It's just tempo efficient, right?
Well, I like keeping boost for just ending the game. I think the flying is more important.
So you would go with
but maybe
this.
not. I mean,
then we just probably because like we can boost plus this in the same turn. That's safe, right? We can just play this out. Yeah. That's not that bad, I think.
Yeah, because they're taking 7 here. They're down to 6. So boost and intervention on either of your bigger creatures is lethal.
We do tap out this turn, but I guess then
they don't
it's
have a board wipe.
Yeah, they don't have really good blocks.
But it doesn't matter. Like if they kill one of these creatures, it doesn't matter as long as they don't have a board wipe. Oh, okay.
Well, that's lethal.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't expecting the double furtive analyst turn. You're saying good game before they even know.
tap, but we have protection, so there's nothing really that punishes us here.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Man, so many decisions with this, like, somewhat.
Yeah.
So what do you do here? You got your racer. You need a kind of hidden planes.
I think you mull. And the play, I think you mull every hand that
Yeah,
doesn't
on the
have a
play,
2-drop. Or mana for like your curve,
Yeah,
basically.
I mean, if you rip it up, okay. Well, this is at least they mold. This is a good hand. I mean, it's a fine hand. It's
Fine, yeah. Our
it looks like
creatures
a
are
it looks like we're playing looks like we're playing a core set with this hand. Good might have been an overstatement.
It just feels like we're playing 20, like only 23rd playables.
Oh, mirror match, but they got the better card.
We could offer no, but like it just doesn't make sense to. They don't get to attack. If we put a counter on the Sentinel, but we lose one down. Ah no, wait, has vigilance anyhow. What am I thinking? I just overthink myself there completely.
Yeah, I was like, we just take the damage here.
We don't really have good ways to deal with that brawler. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Grass.
it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be rough.
Okay.
No. I mean, what? No way they don't have something here, right?
I'm fine, I think. If they put.
You
like
just attack with the 3/3, leave up the. I mean, you attack with. Because what
You
they
attack
have,
with
if
both.
they eat the Sentinel, who cares?
Yeah, I think you attack with both. Cut down, like kinda just eats that, and that's bad. Like then I'd rather have this attack, right?
It could be cut down. I don't. It's a weird card.
I mean,
to play
cut down.
in
It's
green
only
white
this,
deck.
but then we lose to any trick if they really use it there.
Yeah, I think you just gotta attack with both with this deck. I mean, if they just cut down on one of these, at least Quende into Golden. I just taking it.
Sunfall confirmed.
I mean,
no, but then they would also block, right? If they had Sunfall, I don't know.
Probably. Okay.
That was a skill-intensive game. We had to make a decision, though.
Intensive. I mean, considering the seat we're in, I think we'd be happy getting to like we're kind of happy getting to 4 wins. Anything now is like upside.
Yeah, I was like 3 wins, we're fine, but yeah. No, we're past
Oh my god, is this a good hand?
This is actually a really good hand. Let's just play against blue. Even though I don't think you even want to play against blue, even if you have Moloch, because of the bounce spells. Like with this deck.
Yeah. But we don't like stack counters too much, really. Like we're not like going all in on something.
Yeah, we're weirdly a green-white Knights deck, I think. Almost. Like the best draws here have been like Cavalier into Quenda or something. So I guess this because it's like we don't really care about this Surveil that much right now. But we don't wanna. We'd rather trade this away than this. It's actually an interesting decision.
I think I like Cavalier because turn 4, if you don't draw planes, you can leave up. You can go Thespian and leave up Grasp or Intervention, which I think is possible.
Magic Rack, what's up? Yeah, I needed Chris to save my rank, and it's kind of working even though our deck is it's just bad.
Well, now you can just pass, hope they play something. I think you flash in Moloch no matter what.
Yeah,
and then next turn you can go Thespian and Intervention to shake off the.
I mean, we still
shake off your stasis, which I wonder is worth it or not.
No, it's awkward because of. I mean, I guess it gets a counter. I think it's worth.
Yeah.
it. Like you just push damage through. And we can decide what we get here.
Yeah, that's fine.
So that gives you just a clearer decision. Oh, thanks.
Yep. I think you do it, right?
Yeah, it has.
I mean, I guess you could use it to. I mean, yeah, and then I mean, if they block here and all they do is flip this, I mean, they're gonna block. But if all they do is flip this to a 3/3 next turn, you could just like lock that down. You have good attacks again.
I like that, but it has to be blue. Awkward that we didn't get a card there, but this is 8 damage. That's not nothing. Now
And now we're
boost
just
gets real. We get some boosts.
Just 2 boost away, easy. Like a bounce spell isn't that great for them either, really. They don't want to bounce your Moloch. They'll trade with Moloch, bounce your Cavalier, I guess. Maybe we get super lucky they just tap out for a 4-drop.
Yeah, we're
I
not
don't even know
even
what
that
4-drop
far
they would-
behind on resources, actually.
No. I think we're in the. I would rather take our position than theirs currently until they play Shark into Dispersal here, and then then we're in trouble.
Okay.
Yeah. Oof.
Ooh, we just tapped that
That's-
down and
Yeah,
Go
that's
to
great.
town.
Sucks that they have a counterspell, but
still can
Whatever.
attack them for 4. I mean, maybe even both because we get to scry.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay. Well, this is. Yeah, game plan here.
It is dispersal.
It
But
could
fine,
be worse.
I mean.
Could be smite.
That's short, yeah. Well, how would they do it on that one? It's a good question.
Yeah, I don't know. They just let us not draw an island. Oh yeah, we're fine. Just need to find these boosts.
It's close though. Removal gets them back. They had 3 removal spells, so here's where you want another intervention.
Okay. Well,
Do we push the max
that thing's
damage?
gonna be a
in?
3/3. You could. I mean, you could lock
could
it down.
tap this
Wait,
down,
don't
yeah.
you want to just lock that down and then tap the 2/2 and attack?
And they can never really flip that in this.
No. I mean, if they take this damage, they literally cannot flip it.
I mean, there's another.
Oh, you can lock down a 2/2, make them flip, and then
because
tap
that's
that.
more
Yeah.
more mana more mana intensive for them.
But then I guess they're not gonna flip it, though, right? Either way, they don't flip it because they don't do it till after you attack anyway.
That is true.
So
Might be better to lock the bigger.
yeah, I
down.
think it's better to lock down the token.
Plus, like this is better if we. No, we don't have another intervention. Never mind.
I think our brains took the same line of thought to think it's good and then realize it's not any better. It doesn't look like they have anything.
Chumblock.
Feels like Sunfall or Bust.
Yeah, I mean.
Maybe. Yeah, there's other cards I get them out of this, but that's not one.
So this makes everything lethal if we put it here. I guess we don't even need to put it on the slinger because we really don't want to lose the slinger.
Yeah, if you put it on Moloch, then they don't have a good double block if they kill the slinger before combat or bounce before combat or something. This is still lethal if they only actually have one blocker.
Okay, it's
Protection spell?
intervention.
Oh, scroll shift. Still fine.
It's fine, yeah. They go to 2. Still losing a creature, that is huge. I think that this is where this pays off, the getting this on the grasp. Yeah. Because they would have, although they couldn't scroll shift here, never mind. Like, it was just awkward for them.
Dude, I'm telling you, I drafted like a multicolored deck with a Lara and Omnath, and I went 0-3 with it. Not because I couldn't draw anything, it's because I literally ran into 3 other people playing the exact same cards, and they like ramped out a Tali, and I had a Tali. It was wild. It was just like,
Yeah, like this format can like can get you frustrated really fast with these bombs. At least when you're aggro, you sometimes don't like just like they don't have time to play them, so don't see
Yeah.
as many bombs.
Oh, come on, land.
Yeah, I mean this was definitely a keep.
There we
You
go.
just have to get there with the lands.
Yep. A little annoying. I guess he still just offer the
Yeah, we just offer the trade, I guess.
yeah. Pest is annoying. I mean, can we just like double Quende in the air? Like, you know, like is that the game plan here?
It wouldn't be completely
Double aerial
terrible to
boost.
trade this. Like if we got like maybe I should have just attacked with the.
I think this
with
is
the
yeah, that's good. Okay.
okay.
No, that's fine.
This
This
is
thing attacks
fine.
as a 4/4 next turn.
Yeah, it feels like we want to save these when we have a double striker. Just double boost like you said it. Oh wow, that's some quality there.
And I don't like how tap their lands.
Yeah.
Oh, they get aggro? Okay.
I mean, what gets us here? Flourish, but what if we double block and boost? Because like then we play around this person.
I mean, it's not a bad call. Let's see. So Nightmare gets you pretty bad.
Yeah, that gets us, but oh, it's actually really tempting
But
because like it plays around
that
everything else.
your call. I don't think I would do it. I think I would just take it and attack next turn and see what's up.
They can bounce their own creature, but that's fine. Oh, I mean, they don't have anything because Arena, like Arena kind of gives this away.
Oh, okay. Well then, well yeah. if you want to rely on, maybe they just are outplaying you with the arena tells.
Just do it. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe
I don't. For the record, everyone, I don't think I'd be doing this.
See, it works. But
It
Arena
does, it
gives
does.
these plays away so easily. Now they're gonna bounce this probably. How they tapped out. But I mean, what are we gonna do?
Could be assimilate, but it was not. Okay.
Weird
Well,
that-
now you get.
Weird that they would tap it down like that if they didn't have anything.
Oh, that's actually not that bad.
That was the draw.
It's a draw. Their 5/5's gonna have reach. I think you just want to push as much damage as possible here, right?
Yeah, probably even attack with this because we can put the counters here, right?
I'm wondering if you want to just go like do 10 damage in the air. I mean, they're gonna have these reach creatures, so you can't get around them in the future.
Yeah, but what we need to do, I think, is save boost to get a good block, a good attack there. You know what I mean? Against the
Yeah.
5/5.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
fair.
So I like it here just because this is they wanna block that one, right? And then boost
Yeah,
kills
yeah.
it immediate.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
And then I think I like even trading this away. Otherwise, it's free damage. Because it will make these two attack to
tap out
that,
from.
right?
You do tap out from boost this turn if you do this, but I think it's worth it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I
it's
agree.
worth it. I kind of like having this in the yard. Well, no, we don't even tap. Oh yeah, because of that. But I think we need to keep boost here. Because this in the yard is better now than on the battlefield.
Oh, all this life gain, dude.
Crazy. Yeah. Ooh, well, this is lethal, but we don't go for it here. I think. Oh, plus it's reach. It's also reach.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, but it doesn't mean they were if they have nothing to block it. I guess. I mean, I don't know. What do you do here? Do you make your 3/3 on the ground a 5/5, or do you?
or this one actually, but then we still have to use boost, which is awkward.
Yeah. Can make the 3/3 on the ground at 5/5 and just attack with that this turn. See what happens. Like if they trade away there. Like, I agree. I don't really want to use boost into 5 open mana. I guess it'd only be 3 open mana if they flip, though. This is interesting.
I mean, I like this play. I don't know what else we do. Arena, or maybe they just have nothing.
Well, they have... yeah, I mean, it's possible.
Dude, they have 3 mana up then. I think it's just this. It might be wrong.
This is a hard one. This is like... maybe we could have got there if we just went for it, but it's so risky.
I mean, it might be just like a... like... No,
I mean, I think this is fine. The problem is... I don't think, like, you kind of need this Quende to survive, so if they just go, like, trade and then kill Quende, you're in trouble. So I think you might want to just try to save this Lancer as a 5/5. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very tempting.
I know what you mean. But we also don't have a real game plan if they have now a dispersal or something.
That's true. Yeah, you're right.
And now they dispersal that, we still can just like double boost, and that's our second plan.
I guess double boost is victory here. Oof.
I mean, they would get us there as well.
But... yeah. I don't think that, knowing that they had pile on, I don't think that was a good way to.
Yeah, pile would be really hard to play around there.
And every Phyrexian they play has reach now, so I think we're in trouble. Those were like our heavy hitters, damage-wise. Slow.
We have a flyer still. Ooh.
Okay.
I mean, we just played this as a 4/4, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, your 1/1 drop's gone already. Okay, well that's some damage though. No, we need that third boost.
Wait, if they tap out, we're 1 short.
Oh, remember, their 2/2 gets reach.
Oh, true.
Whoa. Okay. Now they're dead, right?
No, they're not. We're 1 short.
Oh.
We have 10.
Okay, well.
I mean, we probably trade for that. We still survive a turn no matter what. And how they don't have a creature.
What do you mean trade for that?
For boost, I mean. Oh, we have to trade for 2 boosts. Oh.
Yeah, no. I think you just attack 2/3 and hope they.
No. What if we do this? 1 boost, 6, 8.
Oh, and then you have 2.
I mean, this is awkward.
Yeah.
Then we have 2 flyers, but they still go down to 1. I mean, any counter wins us the game.
I can't believe we're 1 damage short.
I think we still do this.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they're going to be like on high alert to not die, but like they don't know that both your creatures are lethal. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so awkward. I mean, maybe they attack with that.
Yeah. Right. But I mean, they're gonna leave 2 creatures back, but they might attack and play a ground creature that doesn't have reach, and then leave back their 2/2.
Oh, wait, they're that.
Or you just win.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I guess it makes sense they did it like that. Wait, no, this has really... like... Yeah, but then it's still... Wait, what? They even... like, okay. Because they would have survived, actually. This has reached as a Phyrexian.
I didn't realize I was a Phyrexian, to be honest. I'm going to be real with you. DeForest is rubbing it in, making them think we drew the aerial boost off of that card. See, I wouldn't have played that card because there's a chance I misclick now to attacking the battle, not their face.
Oh yeah, true. Wow, what is that game?
See, I'm telling you, the key is to draft decks that go under Arena's algorithm.
Just play bad decks.
Yeah. But I mean, honestly, that person could have won. They just made bad decisions. And you're at 3 life. Just leave it back, dude.
I thought we won when they played it, but it's actually a Phyrexian.
I didn't realize that thing was a Phyrexian. It doesn't look like a Phyrexian. It just looks like a beast, right?
You keep that, right?
Yeah, I think you keep it. I had no idea. I just thought it was some big critter.
I think I need to do like a survey on, or like a poll on the YouTube. Then when I publish the video, after the draft, do people think this deck is, how many wins does it get?
Well, it's exceeding expectations, that's for sure. Double answer is pretty sweet.
Oh, that's on. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, man, these people are aggro.
Agra. Can you do? Sometimes you gotta attack. We even have a boost up here. I guess this and
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be wild. There's gonna be a lot of damage.
this is 10 per turn basically. We draw more knights. We have one knight already. The most this is the like a what people would consider like a really boring deck, but sometimes
I think they do have dispersal.
yeah.
Just
I
FYI,
mean,
it looked like they got the dispersal pause when they attacked.
but we can just
I'm
tap
not saying
this
it
down,
should.
right? We can tap this down. Does that do anything? Not really.
Let's see.
What if we put the grasp here? Then we still have the. I mean, that plays around dispersal, but
Plays around dispersal, but then you don't really. You can only attack with one creature. But I guess that's fine. But that's a little too fancy, right? Like,
this can still
they're
crew
also
it.
gonna have
It's
a
not
ton
like
of mana
it's not
next
actually
turn.
that bad.
They're gonna have a ton of mana next turn, which means they could just play some big thing that you might want to hold grasp for.
That is true.
Maybe you just go slinger.
I mean, the thing is,
and-
next thing we can tap down, right? But yeah, depends what it
Maybe
is. Could be just...
do you just go slinger, attack with the 4/4, and tap the depth guard? You know what I'm saying? Like, if they want to bounce a 4/4, that's not the end of the world.
I mean,
You don't have to like.
I don't know.
You get to keep your grasp. You get to keep your sentinel to boost your knights next turn.
I don't hate
This is-
that.
I think it might be the right play.
I would go, I think,
you
for
don't
the
wanna-
other one, but I'm not that convinced on that play, so...
Then that way you're also not offering a trade just with their stupid little.
What if we
bike
tap
that they
down
probably don't need
the
anymore.
racer here? Attack both.
Then you're trading a 4/4, which I don't.
And they can
love.
still respond, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it is true that we add to the board with this play. With the other one, we add to the board as well, but yeah.
So I think we're gonna see dispersal here, but I don't. There was really no way to dodge that, right?
Okay.
Oh,
I mean, the only way would be this grasp, but grasp on,
but then-
that, yeah. But then we still trade one away, which is awkward. Or I can just attack with one.
Yeah, very specific tapping they want to do.
Oh, that's an awkward card.
Awkward for sure.
It doesn't really trade with anything though, but yeah. Ah, it trade against the slinger. It's pretty good. Wait, that's an attack.
I guess so.
I mean, to be fair, they can still block with it.
Okay, well, just build up a board, I guess.
Wait, what is it? It's kind of good on the slinger, right? Get a 4/4. Even
Kind
if
of good on this.
you can just
What
stab
was
this
good on
down.
this? Sorry. It feels like this game's not getting any better than pushing stuff now. You know, like I have a feeling we don't want to stick in this game too long.
If they accidentally
It's
take too much damage here, we can just win.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to say. They could have a lot of different annoying things here.
You definitely want to tap down the 4/3, right?
I'm
Makes them
thinking
have
we're
to
gonna
think
be more
about it.
incentivized to trade this for. It's like then we could maybe keep the slinger if we tap that down.
If we tap what though?
This, but
Oh, I see what you're saying.
but they can double block here. No, it means they cannot they can disperse this. I'm just tapping this. It's fine. This is a little bit awkward because
Man,
this
this racer's
vehicle,
good.
yeah, the racer plays around the slinger really well.
People should put racer in their deck more. What kind of idiot isn't drafting racer? Oh, what the hell is this? Oh, they got something.
I think we just passed
this
because like we
racer?
got a decent...
Yeah, we got to pass this for sure. I don't know what they're doing. I
mean,
think the fact that you get to keep your thing alive and kill racer is probably worth trying to save it, right?
yeah. They
I
have
mean, it's a little sketch. They could still have a bounce, but I guess it's fine. Let them scry first, right? You want them to scry first, don't you?
True. So they're splashing blue, it seems. Just wanna keep the bigger creature back.
I mean, they seem eager to attack, so yeah, probably. Oh, they have something else.
But I mean, it's not that bad if they dispersal here, because we would lose that creature anyhow, right? I mean, in terms of value, like, value is not that important right now, but yeah. Horrible? That's not that bad for us.
I mean,
like, we
it's
just
not great. It's not great if they have some lands here.
Yeah, but if they had 2 lands, yeah, it would be pretty
They
bad
get to
for
bounce
us.
it too, remember? But ooh.
This...
I mean, with trample, I mean, I guess you just go grass.
they can replay it though.
Well, it goes third from the top or something, right? It doesn't go on top.
Oh, okay. Third from the top, you're right. We kinda have to do it anyhow.
And then at least they tap out from their mana if they do that.
Yeah, they need to do
do
it now also.
They could do it on up. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it loses the ability.
Right. Okay. Now the question is, do you just slam all and keep your 4/4 alive, or do you...
So they have to block the 4/3 on the brawler and chump. What if we attack with the brawler? What if we put it on the brawler so we keep trample? It's actually good on the board and swing everything. Like, it's 1 less damage, but we keep a trampler. I think that's the play. The straights here, this chumps.
And they have 3/3 and a 3/3, and they're down to 2, and 1's a trampler. I don't know. I think I like just attacking all, making them set up their blocks, and then saving the creature with it.
I mean, because this is dangerous. I think we have to win next turn. The longer the game goes, this is gonna be a 12/12. In
and
2
then
spells.
If they go 4/3 on the 3/3 trample, it's pretty good, right? Because then you can eat it and still trample through. Yeah, I don't know if I like that.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Now you're just kind of priced into attacking, right?
You have to attack. Yeah, now it's
I think having one more creature here would be much better than the extra.
Yeah, you're right. We would. They would be at +2. They would have +3 life, right?
Does their thing tap? How is their thing? Does it just become a 12/12 if they play something here?
Yeah, but I don't think we're beating anything. I mean, we could try to ban.
Well, I mean, if we lose both creatures, it's bad because then we lose our outs of boost. Also, all their creatures are blue, so the protection spell is also an out for lethal, for now.
I mean, any spell is awkward, I guess.
I think we probably have a better chance of not attacking, but the problem is, I guess they have a 12/12, which is a real clock too.
No, we just died.
But if they just awaken their 12/12, eat a card, and chump the card, we're dead on the swing back here too, which is another.
I think I'm gonna attack now that we're here. It is what it is.
Yeah. I think the fact that we're not killing them this turn is very bad for us.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Oh, maybe not. They keep on highlighting over their card. Oh no.
Oh no, what? Okay. Wait, what did they do?
What? They didn't do
They gave
it!
us a turn! No!
No! Technically you still survive. You could
Yeah.
jump.
No, we
Survive.
cannot win this. If this was a boost.
Okay, well, yeah, we gotta just pass. Fine.
Yeah, we gotta pass. Oh wow.
I mean, if they just swing, oh, they have Borkamos here.
Yeah, but they need to still get a land. If they just swing with a 12-12 here.
Yeah, right. I don't know why they would swing with both. Maybe they have 2 lands too. No, like... Oh, damn it! God damn it! If you draw
The boost is lethal.
Boost gets you, yeah. Or if they might just attack with the 4/3 at this point, honestly, and then everything's blue.
Oh, that's like that's actually would be really good for us. No.
No! Why would they
What
not
is
attack?
that? Wait,
Okay, well.
we're still not that right.
Still not dead.
Oh, bro.
I don't see why they wouldn't attack there. What are they scared of? That they think this? I mean, are they scared of specifically intervention? Maybe they just have a read on it. I don't know how we top decked it after combat stuff. So like, there's no indication we have an intervention. I'm gonna attack on. Okay.
So we have to Moloch. Wait, let them draw first, right?
Yeah, let them do this stuff.
Let them
You want
cook.
to keep one creature here if possible. The problem is,
No, with that we have to
oh,
play this.
I need 2 combinations lethal. Yeah. Shit.
And then they didn't play a blue spell.
Yeah. I think that's
I
bad.
mean, now boost is not lead. I think we lose all our outs here.
I mean, yeah. This is also a very like good attack from them in a way that's weird.
So we just do it here, right?
Yeah, I mean you have to. They could bounce it back to hand, but what can you do? Yeah, now I don't think we have an out though, realistically. I don't know. Either they're a genius and they played around the out we could have.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe like probably your play was still better. Then we would keep the trampler. Although they would be at 5 life instead of 2, which means like.
You're helping.
Okay. Do we have a haste?
Yeah, is there anything we could do?
No,
I don't
no.
think so.
I mean, but this was
Oh,
a good
well.
run. I'm taking a 6-3 with this deck.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, and it was so close. It was so close to trophy. Like maybe that attack was then what mattered. That I.
Well, I did my. It's not my fault. You punted away the trophy. Okay, that's not. I did what I could. I'm not the one clicking the buttons.